Welcome back to What the Heck Just Happened. I'm your co-host, Leah Haas.
And I am Amanda Schnell.
This week's story is on handmaids and their terrible lives.
We had two handmaids come in earlier, and they are here to share their truly sad, yet inspiring stories.
Alfred was a handmaid for a commander whose name was asked to not be mentioned. She recently had a little scare.
So, Alfred, could you tell us a little bit more about your life and what exactly handmaids do?
Well, Amanda, what I've experienced is something no one should have to go through. I was marked by my red dress, and everyone was marked by their pregnant bellies. Our sole purpose was only to reproduce and bear children of the wealthy government officers who were not able to have children themselves.
And what kind of schooling did you have to learn to go through this?
When our government was first taken over, all women who could bear children were taken to an old school building. We were taught the importance of our capabilities, nothing more. We were made to never talk. We only organically and eat, sleep, walk around, everything by the clock.
Well, that sounds terrible. So, would you tell us a little bit about your illegal activity before your rescue?
Sure. It was never really a big part of the rebellion. I mostly just received and gave information. It was never something big for me. I never had a big part in any of it. When I first met a girl who I was supposed to walk around with, she tried to hint me in on it, but I didn't pick up on it very quickly, but eventually I got it, and that's how I actually almost gave myself away earlier.
And how about when you were taken away?
Well, let me tell you, it was a huge relief when I was found out what happened, but right at first it was terrifying. When that black van first pulled up in our driveway, I thought for sure I was caught. I was going to be sent off to the colonies or something, but when I got in, I found out that I was safe in rebel hands.
That would be truly terrifying. Well, Alfred, we are glad that you're safe here in rebel hands. And Leah, let's take it back to you.
Thanks, Amanda, and thank you, Alfred, for educating us on this truly disturbing topic. Now, we have an exclusive, never-before-seen interview with Alfred's ex-commander. The voices have been changed for privacy reasons. Let's hear the interview. We are here with the commander himself. Thank you for accepting our position to interview you. We know how dangerous this is for your career, but we are so glad you have taken the risk.
It was definitely worth it. I'm glad to be here. I tried to do what I could to help Alfred when she was my handmaid, and now it just seems right that I'm here informing the rebels.
Can you go into detail for what you did for Alfred?
Well, it all started out for the benefit of me. She was just someone I could talk to, but I soon realized that she needed it just as much as I did. I called her to my office one night. All we did was play Scrabble, and I let her read a magazine. Today, women are not allowed to read or write, but I believe that this is a basic human right.
Did you go any further from just playing Scrabble?
Yes, one day I took her to a club because I knew this drastic change in lifestyle would spark something new in Alfred. When we were there, I noticed that she was with an old friend of hers. I let it slide because I knew she needed something from her past to give her strength for the future.
Do you think that is what sparked Alfred's rebelliousness?
Yes, I do. I gave her something to hide from others, something frowned upon. I gave her more than just a normal, boring life.
Thank you, Commander, for this insight on the government and Alfred. Another handmaid we have gotten in touch with is Mariah, who the commander saw at the club with Alfred. Her story is truly inspiring. From the kidnapping of an aunt to hiding out for months, I bring you security footage from government cameras that we have tapped into. Here is Mariah's brave escape from being a handmaid.
The toilet's overflowing.
What's wrong with it?
Don't move. I'll stick it in. I know where. I'll puncture your lung. Let's move. Take off your clothes.
But that's indecent.
Do it. Elizabeth! Aunt Elizabeth, where are you?
In here, help! Help!
Aunt Elizabeth! Oh my god! What happened?
It was Mariah. She's escaped. Oh my god!
Get up!
Oh my god, you're indecent!
Come on, now. It's okay. What did she do to you?
Well, that was one heck of an escape.
Thankfully, Mariah is safe and in good hands. We had to jump through some hoops to get this interview with her, but it was well worth it.
We found her working at a club and we contacted her and asked her to come in.
She graciously complied, even though she is risking herself. She told us that she just wanted to make sure that the rebels knew that there is hope for everyone.
Let's see what Mariah has to say. So, Mariah, could you tell us a little bit about your escape from your dreadful job?
Yeah, of course. Well, I had it all planned out, and I was going to kidnap an aunt, steal their clothes, and make my way out of that prison like I knew what I was doing.
So, what did you do when you got out?
Well, I went underground afterwards for about 8 or 9 months, and I almost made it out of the country. I was going to go by boat, but then the plans unfortunately fell through, so... And then I'm not for sure what really happened, but when I got there, there were black government vans, and I thought for sure that they were going to come and take me back to the center, but they didn't. They gave me a choice. I could either go to the colonies or working at a club for the government officials.
I would have chosen the club too. The colonies are a dreadful place, full of dead bodies, toxic dumps, radiation spills. Not even a nun would go there. So, do you think your life has been an improvement since you left?
Yeah, definitely. I'm much happier now, and now I have some control over my life.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Mariah, for your time. Now, let's take it back to the newsroom.
Thank you to both the wonderful and brave women we just spoke to. You are both so strong.
Also, thank you to the commander for risking his job and life to talk with us.
This week's segment is proof that our government is corrupt and doesn't care about its civilians.
We rebels must come together and fight this great evil that has taken over our lives. Handmaidens are not the only ones being oppressed and given awful lives forced upon them.
We will prevail. Stay strong and don't lose that rebellion spark inside of you.
This is us signing out of What the Heck? And make sure to tune in for next week's segment on Martha's.
And always remember, Mayday.